Standing on my own 2 feet.
Back in the day, man, the record was clean. Straight A's on the paper, if you know what I mean. But the plot twisted up in 4th grade line, accused of a crime that was never truly mine. Kicked out the doors, left alone in the rain. 10 years old, kid trying to process the pain. But I bounced back 5th, put the work in the dirt. Healed up, bruises in the soul that was hurt. It's a cycle, a circle, a war in my head. Trying to stay gold while the world turned to lead. From the top of the class to the edge of the street, and still standing tall on my own 2 feet. A cycle, a circle, a war in my head. Trying to stay gold while the world turned to lead. From the top of the class to the edge of the street, and still standing tall on my own 2 feet. 6th grade hit like a freight train fast. Though I was solid, thought I would last. But I handed out some pills of choice, made a slip and took a trip to alternative ed. Watching my whole future lose its grip, booted again, yeah, the bridge was on fire. Locked in a hole with my own dark desire. But halfway through 7th in the back in the hall, looking at the shadows, waiting for the fall. It's a cycle, a circle, a war in my head. Trying to stay gold while the world turned to lead. From the top of the class to the edge of the street, and still standing tall on my own 2 feet. A cycle, a circle, a war in my head. Trying to stay gold while the world turned to lead. From the top of the class to the edge of the street, and still standing tall on my own 2 feet. Now I'm walking the tightrope, trying to stay straight, but the drama is hungry. It's sitting on my plate. Old friends whispering, come join the mess, while I'm just trying to handle all this academic stress. The temptations are loud and the circles are tight. Better than this, gotta win this fight. I've been through the fire, I've been through the cold. I'm writing a story that's still yet to be told. Staying gold while the world turns. On the edge of the street, standing on my own two. It's a circle of war in my head, now the teachers are preaching. They talk from the heart, telling me to stay on the path and keep being smart. But they don't know the history, the weight that I carry. The ghosts in my closet are actually scary. It's easy to judge when your record is white, but I'm fighting off demons in the middle of the night. They see a delinquent, they see a mistake, but they don't see the pressure it took not to break. It's a cycle, a circle, a war in my head. Trying to stay gold while the world turned to lead. From the top of the class to the edge of the street, and still standing tall on my own 2 feet. A cycle, a circle, a war in my head. Trying to stay gold while the world turned to lead. From the top of the class to the edge of the street, and still standing tall on my own 2 feet. I take all this pain and I put it in rhymes, recording my soul in these troublesome times. I step to the mic just to let it all out, but they're laughing back, they're full of that doubt. How can he rap? Look at where he's been. They don't see the vision, they just see the sin. I'm trying to help people who feel just like me, to show them a future they can't even see. Yeah, keep laughing while I'm building. I'm better than the labels.